Hey, did you see where they're saying somebody they now know who killed Tupac?
Yeah.
What's this? Somebody told me about that. Do you know the story?
No.
You don't?
Don't care.
No, not who killed Tupac. I'm saying, do you know the story that they think they found the person?
Yeah.
Listen, you're the one that said you didn't want any dead Mike time.
Look,
I don't want dead Mike time.
Do you have more to talk about, or are you just going to leave it at that?
How much more do you need to talk about? If I said, they just figured out who shot Kennedy, and you go, nah.
Yeah, okay. Good.
That seems like a big story.
Yeah, not really.
I think it would be.
Well, what do you have more to add?
Oh, no, because here's where I'm going.
Okay.
There's a bigger story on the rise.
Okay.
P. Diddy.
Okay. They think he shot and killed?
No, he's been in the news because the security guards and everybody saying that he's sexually molested them.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
How did you forget that part? What do you think about that? Is there any truth to it?
Probably. Maybe you're rich beyond your wildest imaginations, and don't tell me you wouldn't act crazy every so often.
Yeah, person of power.
Yeah.
Did you know, I don't know if you know this, true story of the Monica Lewinsky, Bill Clinton deal?
What about it?
Okay, well, here's what happened. Here's what they don't put in the history books, Monty. When she was first hired to work at the White House,
yeah,
she was hired as a maid. A lot of people don't know that. They think she was just whatever. Anyway, she became an intern later.
Yeah.
But there's 3 floors on the White House, and the president's office is on the 2nd floor. So she asked him the first day, she said, which floor do you want me, when I'm cleaning, which floor do you want me to start with? And he said, well, how about this? How about you clean the one above me and then below me,
I can't stand you, dude.
And you'd think that would have came out during the trial.
Yeah.
True story, though.
No, it's not.
Here's another funny true story.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. And did you know that Dolly Parton,
77 years old?
Yeah, but do you know the story of RCA Studio B? Okay, this is the 50th anniversary. June 12, 1973, Dolly Parton recorded the original I Will Always Love You at RCA Studio B. A lot of people don't know, massive piece of music history. That same day she wrote and recorded Jolene, probably on your playlist.
I've heard of Jolene. It's not on my playlist, but I've heard of it.
2 #1 hits.
Okay. 1
recording session.
Yeah.
Both of those songs are in the top 100 songs of all time, Rolling Stone magazine.
Okay.
But the biggest hit that came out of that recording session, a lot of people don't know, she's on her way to the recording session. Story my dad told me. RCA Studio B, she's late, she's got to get to the recording session. And she's in the back parking lot trying to park her car. And instead of putting it in park, she drove up over the curb and smacked into the back of the studio and cracked the block on the back of RCA Studio B. Right? They always say it was her 3rd biggest hit. No, that's what they say. Anyway, but if you take the tour, they left it there because she became a massive star. And if you take the tour, you can see Dolly's crack. Dude, I'm serious. It's on the tour. They'll let you stand next to it, take a picture, touch it, rub it, whatever you want to do. Somebody said, well, it wasn't in the somebody goes, it wasn't in the brochure. I said, yeah, right where it folds.
I can't stand you, dude.
I thought I seen Dolly Parton. I was drunk at a bar one night. I thought I seen Dolly Parton. There's 2 bald-headed guys sitting side by side at Bobby's Idle Hour.
This better not be your bus tour jokes.
It is not, absolutely. Okay. But if they go on the tour, they may hear a couple of them. They may hear a couple.
You can't do that.
What have you been up doing? What have you been doing? I like how we come back, a lot of energy. Here we are again. Didn't die yet. Sorry.
Welcome to the Bucks and Hicks show.
I'll tell you what.
Are we doing Buck or Bucks? Buck.
No, it's not plural.
Okay.
Or it's not singular. It's not my show. It's Buck and Hicks.
I know, but I'm just saying Buck or Bucks or the S.
No, there's no S.
Okay. Well, Buckshot is an S.
Yeah. T. Bucks. Yeah. We're here with Bloodshot. Buck and Hicks. And I got to tell you all something. During the recordings, once they moved all the audience members out, brought new audience members. And thank y'all for coming out, by the way. We were trying to figure out our logo and cartoon characters and everything. And we got this AI app that was supposed to do our cartoons.
You have this AI app.
I look amazing. You don't like the way you look.
Every one of them. I got a huge head.
Yeah. Well, you're leaning in further.
You took the picture. We were right next to each other.
Oh, yeah, it was a selfie.
This is the worst camera you have ever. You have an iPhone.
Yeah, and I paid for that.
You paid for that? Oh my God.
Listen, at some point we got to get a logo out there. People are not going to take us serious without a logo.
You know, that's what it is.
That's what they say.
Materials, the logo.
That and business cards. I got to tell you this story.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so I got this school teacher, right? I was in 7th grade, okay? And, let me back up and tell you this. You know the AI? Yeah. I got one of those apps now where you can say, hey, write a letter to some girl and tell her I really love her.
Yeah.
And then it'll write it out. You know, I'm sitting here today, and it writes the whole thing out. I'm like, this is pretty good, right? So I thought I'd use it on my dating apps, right? So all my questions, like my profile, like, you know, tell a little bit about yourself. I had AI write the whole profile. I just asked the question that the app was, and then AI would fill it out. But here's the problem: you got me, you know, in these photos looking like this,
and it sounds intelligent.
And the profile's like, I like to have serene mornings where I wake up and I watch the world come to life with the birds and my fresh coffee. Let's dive into a life of blah blah blah. And when I first read it, I'm like, that's pretty damn good, right? I'm like, that is a panty dropper. I put it all up on there. Is somebody calling me?
Yeah.
That's Ford Motor Credit. No, Ford Motor Credit. That's my first pro. We have a caller calling. Hold on. Thanks for calling the Buck and Hicks show. How can I help you? Yeah.
Is that who it is? Is that your daughter? Tell her I got to have a present for her.
Listen, I'll pick up diapers, okay? But I got to finish this podcast. I love you. Okay, bye. Somebody trying to sell insurance. Anyway.
You got about insurance?
What was I saying? I just noticed something good. You don't even care what I was talking about. You have no idea what I was talking about.
You're talking about AI.
Oh yeah, AI. Okay, so anyway, so I put it on my app. Not one person has hit on anything. They're probably all going, yeah. So anyways, what was I going to tell you? AI.
Yes.
No, I got ADD. Did I tell you that?
Yeah. It's quite obvious.
No, what was I going to tell you? It was so good.
You got teacher.
No, teacher. Boom. So anyways, forget AI. That was a side note. I got this teacher, right? I was in 7th grade. And I was talking to my kids about, they're like, oh, this is my favorite teacher. This is my favorite teacher. This teacher's kind of weird, whatever. I had this teacher when I took typing and computer.
Can you still do it?
Well, no. And here's why. Here's why, though. So I took it in high school in case I need something to fall back on.
Yeah.
So I took computer and typing, right? Well, I had this teacher that would lean over my shoulder and look at the screen and help me, like where to place my fingers or whatever, right? But she had these giant boobs, and I don't think she ever wore a bra. Looking back, okay, but here's what would happen, and my kids didn't believe me, and I had to text a former student, a friend of mine, and say, hey, who's this teacher? Because they don't believe me. Her boobs would come down like this, and she was real nice, right? And she'd lean in and she'd start telling you where to put your hands on the space bar, but her boobs would muff your ears, right? So it was like,
so you couldn't hear what she was talking about.
So it was like A. Guys, you gotta put your hands on the space bar, right? So I always thought she had got, like, she had stopped talking because she was trying to figure something out. Like, you know, she'd be like, okay, you know, I was like, but her boobs were muffing my ears. Have you ever had a school teacher that do you think what I'm getting at is, I've thought about the last 3 days and it's bugged me. Do you think she was doing that on purpose?
Yes. There was no cameras in the classroom. Of course she was. Okay, I have a funny school teacher name.
Red flag. I should have picked up on it.
We had a teacher named, her last name was Moorhead, and the whole year, they said she will never tell you her first name. But we tried guessing the whole year. We tried.
Oh, I'd gave her one.
Come to find out, I don't know how we found out. It was on a piece of paper or whatever. Her first name was Anita Moorhead. I was like, yeah, it's a good thing you don't tell students that. Dude,
I wouldn't let them name their kid that. I'm like, I'm sorry. Go get back out the car and come up with something different.
But I mean, you wouldn't think that that's what everybody's going to go with.
How about this? We talked about news stories last. Whatever.
Yeah.
In Minnesota, where I'm from, there's towns with crazy names, and two of them, which are right close to each other. One is Fertile, Minnesota, and one is Climax, Minnesota. Okay, true story. And there was an article, I think you can find it. It says fertile woman dies in climax. That's true.
That I believe.
Yeah. There's Moorhead. That's that North Dakota. That's Minnesota, isn't it? Moorhead, Minnesota.
Yeah. I think
Fertile,
so.
Climax, Aiken, Reamer. My dad went to high school in Aiken. That's 100%. Aiken Gobblers. Go Gobblers. High school.
Aiken Gobblers?
I'm actually doing shows up there in February. Aiken, Crosby, Brainerd, Baxter, the whole area. They're gonna have. There's about 12 people that live in the town, and they're just gonna follow me from place to place. I'm gonna be at one person's house, then over here.
Have you been to Bucksnort, Tennessee?
That's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm from Bucksnort. Yeah, yeah. Got a lot of friends in Bucksnort.
There's one exit.
I know, but there's a sign that says the Pride of Bucksnort, Tennessee, and they're putting my picture up. It's 4th of July this year. They're gonna have a big festival. You watch.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You said you had a crazy story you want to tell.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Well, wait, give me a subject. I can give you a story.
Well, I'm glad you came prepared, boy. You know what? Show your dedication to the product. Okay, I got one for you since you have brought nothing but a fancy shirt. That's a nice shirt.
Girlfriend bought this shirt.
Dude, okay, what's going on with the girlfriend? Because you got to say something nice every time. My girlfriend bought me a shirt.
She did buy me this shirt.
Yeah. Look. Okay. What's your girlfriend's name?
Heather.
So I was like, what are you wearing today, Monty? Well, I'm wearing Heather. This is I like it, though. You always would think I'm going to razz you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can we talk about the show that you've asked me to do?
You want to talk about that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
So Monty has asked me if you guys. I told you we're going to post some stuff. I'm going to post all my tour dates January, February.
Yeah.
One of my big dates coming up. I'm performing with Monty Hicks at where am I performing?
Club Chemistry, which is a swingers club.
Swingers. Well, look at you say it all confident. Like I don't care. Everybody knows. I like it.
I do it every year for New Year's. So there you go.
So you've asked me to join you.
Yeah.
Only in comedy.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't see nothing else.
And we're going to be leaving right after the show. I've never been in the swingers club.
And here's the funny thing about it. They don't care that we do comedy. They want to go and do what they want to do.
And what's that?
Swing. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
I'm excited. I've never been in a swingers club.
Really? Yeah, every Tuesday.
So somebody's going to come up to me and they're like, hey, do you mind if I watch my wife laugh at you? I just want to see her laughing at another man. I'm tired of her just laughing at me.
She needs new laughs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There will be tits out. I'll tell you that. Every show is always some tits out.
And why are you just asking me now? Oh, because this year I'm single.
Yeah.
That's good. Because last year when I was married, I said absolutely not.
Exactly.
So I would refuse to be. I don't even know why you'd ask me. Somebody asked me one time when I was married. They said, "You've been getting any on the side?" I said, "I've been this woman 13. I've been this woman 13 years. I didn't know they moved it. To be honest with you."
Yeah, I asked a comedian to do it one year, and he did it the whole show in his underwear. So I was like, "Good thing you didn't have any holes in your underwear." Brand new underwear.
Is there expectations that I need to know about before I get there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. You're gonna ask
me
me to do it in a full length robe and a hat, gloves,
wrapped up
boots.
in a blanket.
Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
You got your Christmas shopping done?
Yeah. Amazon is very good.
Who all do you buy for?
Just daughter, son, granddaughter.
That's it.
Nobody else cares. I mean,
it's about the kids.
Yeah, about the kids.
What's the ages?
I don't know. 26, 21, and then granddaughter's just turned, well, she's about to turn 2 in June. So there you go.
Yeah.
She doesn't realize it's Christmas. She just knows she's going to get some presents.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's good.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, we got we had some people that called in They're really excited about this show. And one of the people, the artist that we showed his stuff or talked about.
Yeah.
We try to get him on.
How you pronounce his name?
He's your friend. What are you asking me?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Are you talking about Passion House?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get him on if that works. Chase Stevens.
No, he's not going to be on because I think he flew back to California.
Either that or he's seen one of our podcasts. He's still in Antioch going, no, I can't make it, fellas.
No, he was here while I was at Center Rampage. He was at Hell Chemistry doing, his artwork.
But Chase Stevens, we talked about having him on the show. We got to get him on the show. We talked about it too much. He needs to be on the next one.
You talk about him too much.
Did I tell you Donnie Pollard called me? Anyways.
We're not going to do another episode.
So and then Ronnie Stoneman, I want to have her on here. One of the biggest stars of Hee Haw, which I was surprised that you watched.
Why?
Well, because I didn't think you were into.
Did you watch The Jeffersons?
No, my parents wouldn't let me. My parents wouldn't let me.
What?
They were black.
What?
My parents said, absolutely not. What if somebody walks in here and sees you watching this? This is Iowa, son. Turn off the TV. Yes, I watched The Jeffersons.
Well, I watched Hee Haw before.
I know.
I didn't see every episode, but still, I watched.
You probably went, nah. You went, that's cool, crackers.
The donkey was hilarious.
Do you know I have a cousin that's a furry?
That's really?
Mm-hmm. Identifies as a donkey. He said his pronouns were he and haw.
I can stand you, dude. All right.
Anyways, I want to have her on.
Okay.
And
we're gonna have some other comedians.
Speaking of Santa Rampage, which I'm gonna ask you real quick to talk about that because we talked about it briefly and people wrote in. They're like, we want to know more. Brandy. I haven't had. For those that don't know, whatever camera I'm supposed to be looking into this one. For those that don't know, there's a girl out there named Brandy, and I feel bad because she keeps blowing my phone up. And I've been trying to get back to her and call. I've just been busy on the bus. And somebody seen her at Scoreboard the other day, and they said she was just all tore up, crying and everything else. So, but she was with you on Santa Rampage.
Yeah.
Tell me about Santa Rampage. For those that don't know, that are tuning in from all over the world.
Santa Rampage happens 2 weeks before Christmas. Basically what it is, everybody dressed in Santa attire, and you bar hop all throughout downtown Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Different bars will have different drink specials, different, some that give out gifts, presents, whatever. We, as in turn, will give out candy sometimes. It's just a variety of stuff to get everybody in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. So,
this year, it was a tornado that was supposed to touch down in Nashville, but it didn't. Skip and went to Clarksville. But it was, okay, so it was supposed to be a lot of thunderstorms and stuff, or a lot of stuff happening, a lot of action around 7 o'clock. But, Santa Rampage don't happen until 8 o'clock. So we're like, we're going out anyway.
Yeah.
So after that, it was all calm and cool. So
were you downtown when all this went through?
Yeah.
Would you guys just stay in a building somewhere or something?
Well, see, first of all, we get downtown 6 o'clock-ish, and we go to Bowie's. Bowie's is on 3rd Avenue. We all hang out there.
I've heard it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a great spot. They always have good bands, too.
Is that right up from where Wild Beaver is?
It used to be Jazz and Jokes. You ever do Jazz and Jokes?
No, but I heard that place sucked. Yeah. Was it good?
It was good, because it was all black comedians.
That's why I didn't go. My parents wouldn't let me. They said, do you know what kind of people perform in there? They said, why don't you go down to the Woolworth? Perform down there, first lunch counter, sit-ins, 60s, civil rights. No, I never even went into Jazz and Jokes.
But yeah,
did you do it? You liked it?
Several times.
Yeah.
First, man.
Was there a shooting or something in there?
No. The first time I did it, I didn't like. Okay, not that I didn't like it. I didn't like what a touring comedian told me that you shouldn't be dirtier than the headliner. I'm like, but you do what you know.
Yeah, it's your art.
Yeah,
I never heard that before.
Yeah, so he told me that. I'm like, man, screw this guy. So
now let me ask you this: are they saying don't be dirtier than the headliner, as in if they're clean, don't be dirty?
No. He's dirty. I mean, he wasn't squeaky clean.
Right.
So that was like, don't be dirtier than the.
That he is.
Yeah, so I was like, can't tell me what to do. That was after I got off stage. After I got off stage, I got paid. I don't care.
Yeah. Next day they closed. Whatever you said. They said, we can't do comedy here no more.
So anyway, back to Center Rampage. Then we get there 6 o'clock-ish. Then from there, at 8 o'clock, we all go to the tree at the courthouse.
Oh, nice.
So then it's a big, huge picture of everybody in their Santa attire. We sing Christmas carols.
We swing. You can already
Sing.
Let's secret out.
Christmas carols, and then we bar hop all throughout second, third, fourth. Then we bars on fourth.
I like it.
Then if we can reach Broadway, we can. But normally it's second and third.
Yeah.
And then
I got to join you. I said the last 2 years I was going to do that. And this year I was on the bus doing Christmas lights, which I'll probably be doing next year if I got a job.
So it's a lot of fun, and you hang out with a lot of cool friends. And people. I don't really go downtown to hang out, but once a year I do Santa Run.
Oh, I see how Brandy was dressed. I know that that's why
Somebody said, "Monty, you didn't take any pictures of Brandy." I said, "Do you see how she was dressed?"
Oh, 100%.
Everybody was taking pictures of Brandy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to crowd her.
Yeah.
So I was like, let her.
I just like that you guys are just friends, because that makes it a lot easier on me. If you were, didn't have a girlfriend and were trying to pursue her or whatever, then I'd have to beat you up or something. I don't know what I'd have to do.
You would do anything.
Get shot.
Anyway,
No, let me ask you this real quick. Have we done worst Christmas gift? Because you said socks.
Yeah.
I said a parakeet that my parents wrapped up and did poke holes in the paper.
We did that a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. Listen, I'm well aware of it. I'm quoting what happened. But you never said anything else besides socks.
That was it. I don't.
I thought you had something. I thought you said something that was more important than just that.
More important?
Okay, let me ask you this. Everybody break up with you on Christmas or on a holiday?
On Christmas. No. No. Because I date
You just said that like, who would break up with me on Christmas?
Nobody.
Have you ever broke up with anyone on a birthday, Christmas, holiday?
People end it with me. People die on me. I've had 2 girlfriends die. Not on me, but just like,
Not on me.
Not like,
Well, so you're taking it rough.
Yeah.
Were you involved in either one of them? Did you feed them to a bear?
I didn't hire anybody to take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We're going to reshoot this whole thing. We need more content. This sucks.
One of the girls that used to live in the KOA campground, every time I go past there, I'm like, oh. I keep driving. But still, I think about it. When we went over there, last episode? A couple episodes ago?
Remember.
When we went past there, not past there, but we went driving to get our head right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Because I was going to say something, but you was in full conversation. I'm like, hey, that's true.
Wait a minute. Where'd we go? To the park to get our head right? Yeah. I remember that, parts of it.
So, KOA campground.
And then we came back by, and I'm telling you, we got to reshoot this. This sucks.
What? You're the one making it sucks.
We're supposed to have news stories and everything else. All right, start over. I'm serious. This sucks. Ain't nobody going to watch this.
We're down to 1 minute and 40, so we might as well just end it now.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, it's been a fun show. And
full of entertainment.
Full of entertainment.
Full of thrills.
No, you know what it is you in that shirt. Let me tell you something. That shirt takes up so much energy that I feel like I'm trying to follow a good act.
You know what I'm trying to do? Let me tell you about this shirt when I think about this shirt. Okay, you have tattoos. Very nice tattoos. I've always wanted tattoos. But I have a colorful personality. You can't get color on a black person.
Right.
Not normally. So my thing is, I go for colorful clothes if I can't go for a colorful tattoo.
Yeah.
So this is colorful to match my color.
I went to that same yard sale. I don't think anybody's going to buy that T-shirt. I like it. My grandma had a pattern on her couch, kind of looked like that. Look at me talking down to your shirt. If I had that shirt in a 3X, I'd wear that shirt. I like it.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. Not a lot of black in there, though. It was red, black, a little bit of white. I don't know.
Do you own any button-up shirts?
Yes, I own button-up shirts. A suit. I own a suit.
You own a suit?
Yeah.
All right.
It was one I didn't return
Okay,
and forgot to return it, and then they charged me for it. So I said, well, if you're going to charge me for it, I'm going to keep it. And then they closed down. They were at Rivergate Mall. I can't remember the name. The little tuxedo shop. Michael's or something tuxedo. Everybody went there for prom. Rivergate Mall. Where'd you get your prom outfit at?
I bought a tux off of eBay one year for $40.
Nice.
I wore that shit out. I've had it for years.
I like to wait till we get down to a minute and then start putting together a good show. All right, Monty.
All right, that's
Love
it.
you.
Love you too, man.
Shout outs? Anybody got a shout out? We'd like to thank all of our audience members. That's his alarm, folks. For those that have been watching the episode, that lets us know that we
need to shut up.
Time to go. Because his computer only has so much storage. And if we go in past 30 minutes, things lock up. And his, plus his girlfriend says he can't stay here any longer than whatever time it is. So shout out to everybody that's liking, sharing, posting, doing all that stuff. I'm going to start doing lives, TikTok lives. If you want to follow me at Buckshot Comedy on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I got an OnlyFans now.
We'll do one particular episode. Oh, yes, when we get to 20 episodes,
right,
we'll go live.
We never get to 20.
You don't know that?
We're at 6.
Yeah, exactly.
And we just spent a whole episode
and
on
it was
your
still
t-shirt.
Entertaining.
It was good. It was really good.
Our conversations are always entertaining.
You know what? You know how many people have wrote in that said we would just love if we could be there? So if you want to be part of our viewing audience, like these folks here, we only have about 500 seats. So if you want to like, share, and subscribe, we're going to pick out the top 500, the first 500 people to follow. We will fly you from your home, anywhere internationally, United States, wherever, here to Nashville, Tennessee, and you can come to the studio and be a part of our viewing audience.
We got to take a picture of the studio.
Well, you know, we'll get to that. I think it'll just take away.
Especially the people in the balcony.
I know, but I think it'll take away from the magic. You know what I'm saying? And there's legalities. These people all signed that they wouldn't be on camera. See ya.
Peace.